I still remember the exact moment I realized I had been living a lie. 5 years ago, I was sitting inside my car outside a major investor meeting, paralyzed, heart racing, hand shaking, convinced I was about to be exposed as a complete fraud. The voice in my head was relentless. Who do you think you are? You don't belong here. They're going to see right through you. Does that sound familiar? Today, I'm going to share the exact 3-step system that transformed my confidence completely. The same system that's helped thousands break free from self-doubt. In the next 7 minutes, you're going to discover why traditional confidence advice actually makes things worse, the counterintuitive psychology behind unshakable self-belief, and the specific actions you can take today feel different immediately. This isn't about fake it until you make it. This is about rewiring how you see yourself at the core. Let me take you back to that day in the car. I had worked an 80-hour week preparing for that presentation. I had the expertise, I had the experience, the credentials. None of those things mattered because I was trapped in what psychologists now call impostor syndrome, the suffocating feeling that you're a fraud about to be exposed. What happened next changed everything. As I sat there paralyzed, my phone buzzed with a text from my mentor. Remember, courage before confidence. Okay. Those 4 words hit me like lightning. You see, I'd been waiting to feel confident before I acted. But that's backward. The real secret, the one that transformed everything for me, is that the confidence isn't something that you feel first, it's something you build through action. What most people don't understand is that the confidence isn't a personality trait. It's not something you're born with. Science shows it's a skill, built through specific patterns of thoughts and actions that literally rewire your brain. The latest neuroscience research confirms that confidence has a physical location in your brain. It lives in neural pathways that strengthen or weaken based on your daily habits. So here's the problem. Most of us have been programmed with confidence-killing habits since childhood. Think about it. We were taught to seek permission, we were rewarded with perfectionism, and we were punished for standing out. It's no wonder 70% of the people report struggling with imposter syndrome. But here's the breakthrough. Once you understand this programming, you can rewrite it. Let me share the exact 3-step confidence code that transformed everything for me and has now helped thousands of others break free from self-doubt forever. Number 1, identify your evidence bank. The confidence killer isn't failure, it's selective memory. Your brain is wired to remember your mistakes and forget your wins. Here's what changed everything. I created an evidence bank. A document where I recorded every accomplishment, compliment, and successful outcome, big or small. When I landed my first major client, I wrote it down. When I received positive feedback, I wrote it down. Even tiny wins went into the bank. So this isn't about ego. It's about training your brain to recognize patterns of success instead of fixating on perceived failures. Step 2. The 5-second rule of action. The research is clear. Confidence isn't built through affirmations or positive thinking. It's built through what psychologists call mastery experiences, taking action despite fear. Here's the rule that changed my life. When you feel self-doubt creeping in, count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then move physically. Stand up. Raise your hands. Make a call, send an email. That day in my car, I counted down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I opened the door and I walked right into the meeting terrified. I delivered the presentation with shaking hands, and guess what? I landed the client. The confidence came after the action, not before. In step 3, the micro commitment strategy. The final key is understanding that confidence isn't built through giant leaps. It's built through tiny, consistent actions that compound over time. I developed what I call micro commitments, small daily actions that gradually expand your comfort zone. For me, it started committing to speak up at least once in every meeting, then presenting to small groups, then larger ones. Each small victory rewired my neural pathways until confidence became a default setting. Here's what most people miss. The path to unshakable confidence is not about eliminating fear. It's about taking action alongside it. Let me make this clear. The real transformation happens when you realize that confidence isn't something you're waiting to feel someday in the future. It's something you build, decision by decision and action by action. Let me ask you this. What would you change in your life if self-doubt no longer held you back? What would you attempt, or who would you become? Here's my challenge to you. Create your evidence bank today. Start with 10 achievements or positive experiences. Identify an action you've been avoiding out of fear and apply the 5-second action rule. Do it within 24 hours. Then I want you to comment below your commitment and what happened when you took action. If you're serious about creating unshakable confidence, I've created a free confidence code workbook that walks you through these 3 steps in much greater detail, with specific exercises designed to rewire your confidence blueprint. Click the link in the description to download it now, and make sure to subscribe for next week's video where I'll show you how to apply these same principles to master high-pressure situations. Remember this, the world does not reward those who wait until you feel ready. It rewards those who act before you feel ready. Your confidence is waiting on the other side of action, and the only question is, will you take the first step? Your future self is watching right now, counting on you to make a different choice. Let's go.